1 mile.
1 mile.
No sweat.
No sweat.
2 miles.
2 miles.
Better yet.
Better yet.
3 miles.
3 miles.
Getting better.
Getting better.
4 miles.
4 miles.
Sounding good.
Sounding good.
5 miles.
5 miles.
Ranger.
Ranger.
Sound off.
Rangers are the Army's premier light infantry force. They are superbly trained, extremely effective, and highly motivated.
Your Rangers are very hard mentally, very, very hard physically, exceptionally well-disciplined soldiers, highly reliable. Their stock in trade is raids and ambushes, firepower, shock action, hit the target, do the mission, and then either get out of there or turn it over to a larger conventional force.
Rangers can deploy on a moment's notice to any location in the world, by air, sea, or land. Last to know and first to go, the Rangers' quick reaction capability and intense physical and mental training has earned them the motto sua sponte, of their own accord.
A Ranger, in a nutshell, I would say is a quiet professional. By that I mean he's highly disciplined, motivated, competent warrior, tough, physically and mentally, and can accomplish any mission, any task with violence of action.
You have a very physically tough soldier that's taught, well, there's very specific standard operating procedures because you want things to be so routine that they're natural, that they don't have to think about it, the natural, small, day-to-day requirements. But then you want that man to be able to adjust immediately to a very stressful situation, be able to make a decision quickly, bring all his strength together and act. And so you're looking for a guy that can do both those traits, maintain standards that are very meticulous, but then be able to adjust to any situation. So we teach our Rangers how to think, not exactly what to think.
The Rangers go about their business each day at full speed. There is one operative word you'll hear at all Ranger training and classroom areas. More of a feeling than an actual word, it captures the essence of being a Ranger.
Hard charger, never say no, never quits. I wanted to come here because I wanted to be with the best. I've served in other units, and I don't think nothing compares with being here. The discipline of the troops is unreal. They want to be here, and they want to do the job, and know the risk, too.
These are the best soldiers in the world, and that's not the free world, that's the world.
We are the best because of the troops that we have underneath us, and the squad leaders that I have are the ones who are just the most exceptional there are in the Army.
Strength is just over 2,000 men. They are all volunteers at an average age of 19 years. Highly motivated and extremely proud, they continue in a long and colorful history of courage and dedication.
I accept the fact that as a Ranger, my country expects me, to move further, faster, and fight harder, than any other soldier. Attention!
The 75th Ranger Regiment is one of the select units which falls under the United States Special Operations Command. Since 1987, U.S. SOCOM has overseen all the U.S. Special Forces, the Navy SEALs, Green Berets, and Rangers.
Now, unlike the Special Forces, which is composed entirely of non-commissioned officers and officers, our Rangers are younger soldiers. They're soldiers who are coming into the Army, in many cases, for the first time. Rangers are a great way to start off in special operations, because that soldier, that young soldier in the Ranger Regiment, gets 3 or 4 years of solid light infantry training on the basics: fire, maneuver, and communications. Once he's got that training, then he is an ideal candidate to come into Special Forces because he is an absolute expert on his arms and the application of those arms to specific tactical problems. So that's what we're looking for from our Ranger Regiment.
Volunteers for the Rangers go through a vigorous training process that includes 8 weeks of Ranger School and a 3-week indoctrination course. The young soldiers must also be parachute trained before they can be accepted. They will learn basic Ranger techniques such as patrolling, survival skills, ambushing, reconnaissance, and rappelling.
All right, there's several styles of rappel. This is Australian rappel. It can be used anytime that you want to have a good view of everything that's right in front of you, as opposed to the other rappel when you're facing backwards. He's got that personal, professional satisfaction and gratification that he gets out of his training. Trust in the chain of command, trust in his leaders, confident in his equipment, believes in the mission, the goals and objectives that we have for the regiment.
The beauty of the Ranger Regiment is that, first of all, the standards are the same whether you're a private or a colonel. Everybody carries the same weight in their rucksack. They have to go through the same individual training, and that's not a one-time deal. That's a continuous selection process, too.
Another important part of Ranger training is the development of the buddy system.
A Ranger buddy is a system that we have in place that takes care of a fellow Ranger, both in peacetime, in training, in garrison, out in the field, and in combat. A Ranger buddy looks out after one another. Their personal needs, their professional needs, their shortcomings, helps one another through the challenges, to the hard times, and it's a check and balance that ensures that there's a positive control of a fellow Ranger to ensure that he's accounted for, all his actions and orders are accountable for, and that everything that he does is noble and honorable.
But you don't want to let your buddies down. There's a lot of respect and camaraderie, and you know, the Ranger creed states that you will always keep fighting 100% and more, and you try to live by that because you got other people dependent on you in that, and you know, so that keeps you going.
It's the most important thing. You must constantly keep a Ranger buddy, keep yourself out of trouble, and keep yourself doing the right thing. If you're always looking out for the man on your left and right, it just comes like a daily habit.
Buddy system is it's the pride, you know, it's the discipline. You got to have that buddy with you all the time. You know, it's the man on your left, man on your right. Always cover yourself, and the person takes care of you. And that's what's so inherent about you know, Ranger unit anywhere in the world.
We generally have a good attitude among the troops and everything. We go further and fight harder. That's part of our creed, you know. Kind of give 110%.
On the whistle, there's only going to be one whistle. On the whistle, come up, double tap. You'll have 3 seconds to put that 2 rounds in your target. So that's plenty of time. Don't rush it.
Using a marching and firing technique, the soldiers are judged on shooting accuracy in sidearms and automatic rifles.
Strictly marvelous.
Oh. Good, Doc. That's real good. I know, sorry, not too bad.
Nice shot, Chris.
A lot better than last time. That's
good. Rangers conduct various other tactical exercises. They're trained for a variety of combat situations in unfamiliar settings. In this state-of-the-art simulation of urban combat, they practice dangerous house-to-house maneuvers to test their abilities to react to the unexpected. The Rangers specialize at forced entry operations.
1 up, 2 up, 3 up. We're cleared.
Well, the primary task that we're responsible for to accomplish our mission statement is a raid. Raid is our meat and potatoes. That's our first line mission task. We also conduct reconnaissance, interdiction operations, recoveries. To get to the target, we're responsible to go overland by raiding craft, small rubber boats, or by parachute helo infiltration. To get on the ground, assemble quickly, to get off the drop zone and get ready for the task at hand. And usually we operate at night. The nighttime is a friend of the Rangers. Our weapons are set up to be able to fight at night, and also we do the best when we fight at night in very austere conditions.
Rangers own the night. Utilizing the latest high-tech equipment, such as laser scopes and night vision, they are an effective quick strike force. This nighttime exercise illustrates the Rangers' combat capabilities. Shadowed by instructors who analyze their every move, these young soldiers are put through an intense and realistic mission.
All right, I'm going low on the stairwell. Stay.
The Rangers' objective is to perform a surgical raid on a pinpoint location.
Roger, he needs to move upstairs ASAP. We got a pretty good firefight up here. I need more personnel ASAP.
They are to go in and take down a target held by 4 to 5 terrorists and rescue the hostages. The post-exercise briefing reveals few tactical mistakes. Confident and focused on their mission, these young Rangers have performed extremely well.
Platoon obtains all PIR from the raid site. Platoon sustains no casualties from friendly fire, and the platoon sustains not more than 10% casualties.
Nobody move! Status! Close go! Up! Good will! Take number 2, Dean. Got it.
This is the tire house, another training area for dangerous room-to-room clearing. Working with live ammunition and hand grenades, these Rangers must operate as a well-coordinated team to avoid any tragic mistakes.
Freeze! Freeze!
Right now, the squad leader's working through his part, getting everything organized, putting everybody back in the stag. Once that frag goes, 2, 1. The sectors all have to be divided up in such a way that no matter what the shape of that room is, then all of them know that they're not going to fire into each other and everybody's going to be safe. And so the teamwork's critical. And in an organization like what we do, where you flow through and you go as much and you have POWs to search and things like that, as you go through, each man needs to be able to take up the number 1 position, 2, 3, 4, whatever it might be when he goes on down in. What we had earlier, that's a lot smoother, and the live rounds are where it matters, all right? You got different people doing different things. It's important that we do the right things when we go there. If I got 2 full rings? You get every chance you'll ever want to play with every weapon there is, to go train with other organizations in different parts of the world. You spend a lot of time on deployment like we are now. You work hard, but you get real good at your job. And there's times where you got your guys out and you're looking around, and I guess that sort of becomes what you're looking for, is to take somebody through a little tire house like this with a couple of hand grenades and some live rounds, watch it all go down just exactly like you dream it could go down. You walk out the other end and you know why you're doing it then. Did a good job with the frags, though. It was good, safe work. The work was good and aggressive. I didn't mind going in. We got good stacks. There was a lot of good stuff there.
Move in from the east. The support position will go to the high ground in front of the road. The mortars will be displaced about 150 meters off.
These Rangers are in the final planning stages before conducting an intense and deadly attack on 3 mock enemy bunkers. The weapons they use are powerful and effective.
1 Carl Gustav and 2 M60s. We'll open up with a 90, initiate with the 60s for cyclic for 15 seconds, then we'll go and talk the guns, talking both the 60s and the Carl Gustav and the 90mm. We've got 8 rounds for the 90 and 3 rounds for the Carl Gustav.
By the time the Rangers are through, they will have fired close to 150 rounds of mortar and rocket ammo. Very few military units in the world conduct such impressive live fire exercises. For the U.S. Army Rangers, it's the only kind of training suitable for their dangerous missions. the Rangers' assault on the fortified position reaches its final stage. Using Bandolor torpedoes and other high-powered artillery, the Rangers' mission is nearly complete.
The platoon did outstanding today. This is the best platoon in the Ranger Regiment that you're going to find. It makes my job a lot easier because I'm working with motivated soldiers who want to be here and who want to do high-speed things like this. So it makes my job and the squad leader's job a lot easier. That's what makes this job exciting and challenging, is doing things like this. And the soldiers we have make that possible.
Rangers, lead the way!